Peace and blessings to everybody out there. Uh, so I'm on Deuteronomy 11 and 26, and it reads, "Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse. A blessing if ye obey the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you this day, and a curse if ye will not obey the commandments of the Lord your God, but turn aside out of the way which I commanded you this day, and to go after other gods which I have not, which you have not known." Right? So you got to make your choice this day, right? Are you gonna follow God, or are you gonna follow the dollar, right? Are you gonna follow, like Job? We gotta be like Job. We can't. No matter what get thrown at us, no matter what we go through, what we lose, we gotta still put God has to be more important than whatever it is that you possess, whatever it is you own, whatever it is you got. God has to be way more important than that. To where you could lose that and be like, man, hey, I still love God. I got faith that God gonna reimburse me. Or whatever the case may be.
Con.
Huh? You got something you wanted to add to that, brother?
Now go ahead, keep going.
Okay, Con. Well, I'm gonna get Deuteronomy chapter 8 and verse 5. Thou shalt also consider in thy heart that as a man chastises his son, so the Lord thy God chastise thee. Therefore thou shalt keep the commandments of the Lord thy God to walk in his ways and to fear him. Right. And the reason why it says fear him, right, because when you go to Proverbs 1, right, you go to Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 7, it reads, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge." Okay? So you want to fear God. You want to fear God and love God at the same time. You want to love God to know that He's there for you, and you want to fear Him to know that you, in the sense, when I say fear Him, you want to fear Him in the sense of like how you have a spouse or a wife, right? You don't want to cheat or get caught lying or doing something like that because you value the relationship, and that's how it should be with God. You should value the relationship. You should fear it in that way. To you wanna always do things that's pleasing to God, to always be in God's good grace, right?
Con. Con.
So let's get. Actually, you know what? Let's go to Job. Let's go to Job. Let's go to Job chapter 1, and I'm gonna start reading at verse 6. This is the book of Job, chapter 1 and verse 6. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them. And the Lord said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down it. And the Lord said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feared God and escheweth evil? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, Do Job fear God for nothing? Has not thou made an hedge about him, and about his house, and about all that he had on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. But put forth thy hand now, and touch all that he had, and he will curse thee to thy face. And the Lord said unto Satan, Behold, all that he had is in thy power. Only upon himself put not forth thy hand. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord. Right. So you see that, but see, you gotta understand that the Most High knew, God already knew that no matter what Satan did to him, no matter what he put him through, that Job would never fall.
Con.
He already knew that. He like, bro, listen, all right, we can make you a little deal, or whatever, but I'm telling you right now, that's my boy right there. He'll never fold. You could take all he got away from him, he'll still never leave me. He's still gonna
Con.
love me, right? And
Con.
that's how we gotta be, right? You got something you wanna bring up, brother?
Con. Because that's why it says when he ensued all evil,
Right,
he wasn't playing. If you show him that. Get away from me.
That's right.
And I got something else I want to bring out. This is if you don't mind, brother.
Yeah, let me just get a quick let me just get a quick precept. Let me just get this quick precept. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 1 and verse 1. Blessed is the man that walk not in the counsel of the ungodly. Right? And that's going into what my brother was just saying, man. You'll be blessed from, staying away from evil. Right? Go ahead and bring that out, brother.
And it was right in the spirit when you said that, bro, because I'm going right here to Ezekiel chapter 33 and verse 7. Right? And I love that. I love how you brought that out through the spirit, you know what I'm saying, because it goes right along with what I'm about to bring out right now, and it's Ezekiel 33 and verse 7. So this is Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 7. It says, So thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore thou shalt hear the words at my mouth, and warn them from me. Verse 8. When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man,
thou shalt surely
die. And thou didst not speak to warn the wicked from his way, that wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hands.
That's right.
You see? And so basically, we're like watchmen of the house of Israel. And we out here showing our people, hey man, you need to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High God.
That's right.
Hey man, you need to love your brother in your heart. Hey
That's
man,
right.
You can't hate your brother. Hey man, you can't eat shrimp, crab, and lobster. Hey man, that pork is not good for you. That's why we filling up the hospital with sugar diabetes, getting our legs amputated and stuff because we eating very unhealthy.
Right.
And so, with us being watchmen of Israel, it is our job to go out there on these highways and these byways, on these hedges and these ghettos.
That's right.
To compel our people
to come into
the fold.
That's right. That's right. And so with that being said, man, right now, like it tells you in the scripture, right now it's high time to awake out of sleep. Our salvation is nearer than what we believe, man. It's time to have faith in God. Let's go to James. Let's get James. All right, let me get James real quick. The book of James. Chapter 2 and verse, I'm going to start at 17. This is the book of James, chapter 2 and verse 17. Even so, faith, if it had not works, is dead being alone. Yeah, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show thee my faith by my works. Right? So we got to do this work, man. If you believe in God, if you have faith in God, then where's your works? Because your little faith that you say you got without the works, like James said, is dead. So you got to make the choice, right? And let's get back to the original question, right? What would you choose? Right? Deuteronomy 11. Let's go back to Deuteronomy chapter 11. In verse 26. This is the book of Deuteronomy 11 and 26. Behold, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse. And which one would you pick? The Most High set before you this day a blessing and a curse. Okay? A blessing if ye obey the commandments of the Lord your God, which I command you this day. And a curse if ye will not obey the commandments of the Lord your God, but to turn aside out of the way which I have commanded you this day, to go after other gods which ye have not known. Okay, this God right here in the Bible, right? Let's get Exodus 5. Exodus chapter 5 in verse 3. And they said, the God of the Hebrews had met with us. Let us go, we pray thee, 3 days' journey into the desert, and sacrifice unto the Lord our God, lest he fall upon us with pestilence or with the sword. Right. So right here is the main point in the beginning in verse 3. And they said, the God of the Hebrews. Okay, so if you believe in the Bible, this Bible I'm reading out of right here, okay, this Holy Bible, this the God of this Bible is the God of the Hebrews, not the God of the Egyptians. We don't believe in unks or whatever it is y'all call that. We don't believe in Buddha. We don't believe in none of that.
Egyptology and all that.
We ain't into none of that. We believe in the Bible. We believe in the God of Israel. Okay, the God of the Hebrews. Okay, and you gotta make a choice. Are you gonna follow the God of the Hebrews, or are you gonna follow all of these other gods? You gotta make a choice. Choose you this day, right? And with that, I'm gonna say peace and blessings to everybody. I hope everyone had a great day. And if you're watching this in the morning time, I hope you have a great day. And yeah, man, God bless, man, and just have faith in God, man, and put that work in to show God you actually love Him. Because like James said, faith without works is dead. It's time to come back to God and do things that's pleasing to God and chase your salvation, right? Because there's somebody out there that needs you, right? You believing in God consists of giving alms and teaching people the Bible and so many good community activities. You gotta, like my brother was saying, man, you gotta go out there on them highways, man, and tell people about God, man. And you gotta teach them this word, man. Teach them the truth, man, and reach out to your people, man, and help people and give alms and love your neighbors. Love these people around you. It's time. We have to do that. It's time for that, man. The world has to become a loving, caring world, man. Y'all not tired of y'all kids' schools getting shot up? Right? That who would have thought you gonna drop your kid off at school today, and today the school gonna get shut up? Right? This is unheard of. So, like I said, man, with that, have a good day. God bless everybody, and peace and blessings.